and Kratos fell into the underworld, the river Styx beckoning below, the currents strong enough to carry even the strongest mortal to his eternal resting place. But Kratos had no intention of resting yet.
Some characters flirt with danger, some stare into the abyss, but a rare few walk straight into hell. Not in a cutscene, not metaphorically, but literally. Today we're counting down 7 video game characters who went to hell and lived to tell this story. Number 7. Dante. This Dante is different from Dante from Devil May Cry. This is totally another game, for it's from the game Dante's Inferno. It's a totally different game, and Dante doesn't end up in hell by accident in this game. He chooses to go. In Dante's Inferno, the entire game is structured around a literal descent through hell, inspired directly by the Divine Comedy. Dante travels through the 9 circles of hell, each one representing a specific sin: lust, gluttony, greed, wrath, heresy, violence, fraud, and treachery. This isn't symbolic hell, this isn't a dream, this is hell as a physical place, complete with tortured souls, demonic guardians, and Satan himself waiting at the bottom. Dante fights through hell not just with weapons but with guilt. Every monster, every environment, every screaming soul is tied to human sin and suffering. Hell isn't just an enemy, it's a judgment. What makes Dante stand out is that he sees all of it. No shortcuts, no escape. He walks hell from top to bottom and survives it. Few characters can say they've toured hell in its entirety. Dante can, and did. But number 6, Doomslayer from the game Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. For the Doomslayer, hell isn't a punishment, it's a workplace. Across the Doom series, the Slayer repeatedly enters literal hell dimensions, fighting demonic armies on their home turf. Lava rivers, flesh walls, screaming landscapes. This is not metaphorical hell, this is a realm powered by eternal torment. The Doomslayer doesn't sneak in, he doesn't hesitate. He invades hell, and hell is terrified of him. Lore-wise, demons tell stories about the Slayer like he's a myth, a walking extinction, even who storms hell. Massacres everything in sight, and leaves nothing but silence behind. What makes this terrifying is the role reversal. Hell isn't the predator, the Doomslayer is. If hell is the ultimate nightmare, then Doomslayer is hell's nightmare. We come to number 5. Kratos from God of War, Greek saga, God of War 1, 2, 3. Kratos has been to many underworlds, as you know, but in the Greek God of War saga, he repeatedly enters realms that are functionally hell, the underworld, Hades, Tartarus, places of eternal punishment, suffering, and despair. These aren't symbolic afterlives. They are physical realms filled with tortured souls, damned titans, and gods who rule through cruelty. Kratos doesn't go there once, he goes there multiple times, sometimes to escape death, sometimes to kill a god, sometimes out of pure rage. The most disturbing part? Kratos doesn't belong there as a sinner. He belongs there as a force of destruction. Hell doesn't break Kratos. Kratos breaks hell. Number 4. Bayonetta from the game Bayonetta. Bayonetta doesn't just visit hell. She treats it like a combat arena. In the Bayonetta series, hell, known as Inferno, is a real, tangible dimension ruled by demons. Bayonetta regularly travels there, summons its residents, and fights its most powerful inhabitants head-on. Inferno is brutal, violent, and merciless, but Bayonetta never acts intimidated. She taunts demons. She dances through slaughter. She dominates hell using its own rules. What makes Bayonetta unique is confidence. She doesn't survive hell by endurance or rage. She survives it through absolute control. Hell doesn't feel like a punishment to her. It feels like her territory. There is someone I suppose could survive hell too. Nathan Drake. Yeah, but it is not number 3. Number 3 is the nameless one from the game Planescape Torment. The nameless one doesn't just go to hell. He's been there before and doesn't even remember how many times. In Planescape Torment, hell exists as part of a multiverse, let's say, a part of a multiverse where, afterlives are real, complex, and deeply philosophical. The nameless one travels to infernal planes, encounters actual friends and fiends, and navigates hell-like realms shaped by belief and suffering. What makes this journey horrifying isn't the monsters, it's memory. Hell remembers him, even when he doesn't remember himself. Every trip reveals fragments of who he used to be and why hell has a claim on him. This isn't an action-packed descent. It's a psychological damnation. And somehow he keeps going back. We come to number 2. Alucard from the game Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Alucard isn't, Alucard hell in this game. It isn't fire and lava, it's his own bloodline. In Castlevania, hell manifests through Dracula's castle, a shifting, cursed place, or let's say a cursed space tied directly to demonic realms. Alucard enters areas that are explicitly infernal, filled with demons, damned souls, and hellspawn. He walks hell not as a conqueror, but as a judge. As the son of Dracula, hell recognizes him, and that makes it worse. Alucard isn't corrupted by hell, but he's forever connected to it. Every step through infernal halls is a reminder of what he could become. Hell isn't trying to kill him, it's trying to claim him. And number 1, the chosen one from the game, Dark Souls. Dark Souls never calls it hell, but make no mistake, it is. Blighttown, Lost Izalith, the Demon Ruins, the Bed of Chaos, these are literal infernal realms, born from a failed attempt to recreate fire itself. The chosen undead walks through burning cities, demon-infested ruins, and lands cursed by eternal suffering. There's no guide, no explanation, just descent after descent. Hell in Dark Souls isn't loud, it's quiet, hopeless, and endless. Bale the Dread in Elden Ring is just a small part of hell, borrowed from Dark Souls. And you know, the chosen undead keeps walking anyway, not because they're brave, but because we as a player, we must, because we must do that. Last time we talked about characters crazy enough to steal planes midair. This time, yeah, they went further. They walked straight into hell itself. If you enjoyed this descent, go watch the previous video, because honestly, hijacking a plane in the sky feels way less insane compared to surviving hell. Subscribe if you love gaming legends, like the video if hell didn't scare you. And I'll see you in the next video, the next countdown. Subscribe to Susha Prime because we have many ideas to show you. So take care and farewell.